Hey everybody. Hey, I recently took a domestic flight in Thailand from Bangkok to Chiang Mai. And I thought, I don't know if there's a good video showing how to get from Bangkok airport, Suvarnabhumi, to the Sukhumvit area using the airport rail link and the MRT. So I thought I would do one. And here in the video, I've arrived at Bangkok on the domestic side. So just using these moving sidewalks, heading down to baggage claim. No immigration on the domestic flight. So we're just coming through the airport, going to the baggage claim. And, they have the board telling you which baggage claim your bag should be on for your flight. So just wait around for a bag. And, I wanted to say also I use a Travelpro bag, and I use a two-wheel bag. I just really love it, and I think that's a good idea for anybody traveling. Here's just kind of a description of the different transport modes, and you can see here the airport rail link is on the B floor in the basement. So they've got these long kind of moving stairs, I guess, or changing levels that are probably the best way to get down. They do have an escalator, but it depends on where they are, and the elevator is just not practical here. So you take a couple of these, go down to the basement, and there's a 7-Eleven down on the basement if you need some change or thirsty. You will need some Thai baht for getting a token. So maybe an ATM, get a Coke or something like that. Get yourself some change if you don't have it. So coming down towards the airport rail link, there used to be kind of a free-for-all down here. Now they have some roped off areas where you can kind of be guided to get your token. So it's only 35 baht, which is about $1 for the airport rail link. And just kind of wait in line here until you can get up to a machine. And then I'm using paper money here. Select English on the machine, and we're going to go to Makkasan. I don't know, I didn't touch this Makkasan, but it automatically went. So anyway, put in your money. I'm using 40 baht here. Get your token and your change. My phone video is not keeping pace. I got an old phone, but I'm watching it on the computer, and hopefully I'll just coordinate it well enough. So anyway, go over to the little entry terminal there, gate, and you just touch your token to the little pad here, and that will let you through. Some of these gates are big, which is nice. At times they're small gates and hard to get through. I'll tell you about that later. So go down the escalator here, and you'll see the train area. Jump on the train if it's coming. I think maybe about every 10 minutes. And they do a security check when the train first gets there, so you can't board right away. Just wait a minute until they walk through and check the train. So we're heading, it's actually quite a short trip. I sometimes prefer it over the taxi, so that's one reason I take it sometimes. Getting out of the train at Makkasan, and we'll head down the escalator here, and this is one portion that maybe is a reason to take a taxi. You do have to walk a little bit here to get to the MRT. So if you have a heavy bag or multiple bags, might not be the best way to get into Bangkok, but I like it. I use that two-wheel bag, and you can actually drape a bag over the two-wheel bag with a hook too, and so I do that a lot. So here I made the error. I tried to touch it, but you got to put it in here. So we'll go around the corner here, and then we'll see the sky path, or kind of a skywalk over to the MRT. You can see skywalk to MRT. And just take this path, walk across the street here, you start to see some Bangkok traffic. I suppose if it's too hot, this might not be the best place to go to, depending on how you do. And you see the MRT for Petchaburi Road station, and we'll go down the escalator and come around the corner at the bottom. There's a stairway going down to the MRT, but we can take this path on the right and go to an elevator. So if you've got your bag or multiple bags that don't want to go down the stairs, there's a little bit of a stairway. They do have an escalator though. So come out here at the bottom floor where the MRT entrance is. And they have a security check sometimes. There's usually a guard there, but they don't, you beat that thing. They don't really matter. Just go through it. Actually, that's kind of a platform. Now we're down to the MRT level. And another machine to get your token. English, press Sukhumvit. This is only 17 baht, which is about 50 cents. So put in another 20. Not 2, just 1. And there's a token, 3 baht change. And also, if you have a big bag or oversized bag, sometimes these small little gates here you can't get through. So you can talk to the agent there and ask to go through a walk-through gate that is kind of a swing open gate. So we'll go down the escalator here, get ready to get on the MRT to Sukhumvit station, and you can see there just one station. So getting off here at Sukhumvit, go another escalator, and then we'll go up to an area that will allow us go over towards Asok BTS station. So if you're going to go to an area other than this area near Terminal 21, and there's several hotels here that we'll be able to see. If you're going to go to another area, maybe down by the Grand Hayatt or some of the hotels down by Siam, you could take the BTS down a couple stations. But I'm going to show the hotels that are in the area of Terminal 21, Asok. And you can see right here you'd buy another ticket for getting on the BTS on this side. But we're going to go around, it's kind of a pathway around to the other side of this station. And you will also see, here's the first hotel that's obvious, is a Grand Center Point Hotel, which is above Terminal 21. And I'm going to pop in Terminal 21 here too, just to kind of show you what that's about. Go in and you see this very long escalator that takes you up to maybe the 3rd floor. And on the 5th floor of Terminal 21, there's a food court, which is pretty remarkable because it's like, street vendor prices. It's quite low prices. Maybe not the highest quality, but it's quite delicious. Some of them are. So you go up to the 5th floor, you can get that. And I have to say, one of the best espressos or coffees is up there for about $1. So check that out. We'll come back out of Terminal 21, and I like to take, you could go down to the street level here, but I usually just stay up on this platform walkway and come around the corner here. as we get it, you could also go into the Asok BTS on this side here, another machines for getting a ticket. There is a luggage storage right there, but pay money. It's pretty expensive. I was going to use it once, but I was like, oh, that's huge. So I think I left it at a hotel somewhere. Anyway, come around the corner here, stay on this skywalk. You'll see on the left here is the Grand Sheraton, and I've stayed there a couple times. It's a fabulous hotel and fabulous breakfast, especially if you have platinum level or titanium level with Marriott. Get yourself a free breakfast, and it's quite nice. And I often use my points to try to get an upgrade there too, or a free night with a credit card. So there's Terminal 21 down below. There's a steakhouse there, and here's the Westin, which the Westin doesn't have a direct path into the hotel from the BTS, but you could go over if you don't want to take the stairs down if you have heavy bags. There's an entrance to Robinson right there. You could go into Robinson and take an escalator down and just walk around the corner. And the entrance to the Sheraton is there. So keep going. Sofitel is here. This is kind of where I'll go down to the street sometimes. And if you just go around the corner and go straight, you go into the Sofitel area. Go down to the street here, and I usually I stay on Sukhumvit 13, Soy 13 sometimes. There's a Sofitel. And I don't often stay at the high-priced hotels when I'm just coming in for a weekend or a night. Hayatt Recency's here. I've never stayed there, but they have a nice place on the roof there. And here's a trendy condo, kind of a low-price condo. I don't know if they're doing Airbnb. I think they probably do by the month there. And a place called Hayatt is on the left here. Here's the German Beerhouse of Soy 13. There's one on Soy 11 also. And 7-Elevens, massage places. There's a sports bar here with a lot of pool tables. And then come around to another hotel called Citrus. And if you keep going down, there's a couple more hotels down there that are possibilities.